2 squad leaders rather. So someone's gonna have to fucking man up and take those.
Step up!
And
Be a leader!
in-depth is still about 5 spots off full, I think. But does actually have more of their squad leads filled.
Fine if you suck at it. I'm not gonna rip off your head and shit down your neck. Just, I appreciate the initiative. Step up and, take some responsibility. It's awesome.
Yes, Shadower. Excellent. Thank you.
Okay.
User disconnected from your channel.
If your group editor isn't working, literally just reinstall it. But first in best served, and currently we are rapidly filling up. Few spots left. There's about 5 spots left in total now.
User entered your channel.
Minegris, it looks like your vanilla Orma is not correctly signed for some reason.
Yeah. That does seem to be what he's doing here. That's a little strange.
Squad 1 still needs a lead. Go Foxtrot.
Minecraft
Based.
lift the TS and then just lost his spot in it.
Oof. Is there overdosing in morphine? Yes, and in New Ace, you overdose much easier. Do not inject too much morphine. Morphine is really quite what's called. You don't need it as much in New Ace.
Good life
And
advice,
does not-
honestly.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Great idea.
Alright, VC is full on it. It's just lost a squad leader.
Son of a bitch. Retention is down.
I know it's a sap. Okay, VC is full. We have 2 spots left in ARVN, I think. No, 1 spot left in ARVN. And ARVN... Oh, is ARVN full? Wait, did they suddenly lose another? Oh, they're missing a machine gun assistant. 1 spot left in ARVN.
Just that machine gunner. Carry his ammo.
Hey, machine gun assistant rather gets first dibs on the machine gun once the machine gunner dies.
Exactly.
Also get binocs with which to direct the machine gun fire, and we are full. All right, everyone, press OK. So you're ready to load in. I am gonna push us in, and I'll kick up the stream a little bit afterwards once we've gotten the thing. Just stay in your spawn for now. We'll teleport you off to a different location, squad by
User
squad,
disconnected from your
and
channel.
we'll just say, hey, those guys are that way. You know, get the cord out of your bones. All right, I'm gonna start loading us in.
Movie.
There we go. Leads, if at any point you have any questions as well, feel free to ping me and ask, or, if you have anything you're like, oh, am I allowed to do this, or yada yada, go ahead. Alright, for those of you who didn't get in, Sag, you'll get moved to TFAR automatically. If you didn't get in and people drop out, or their armor fucks up or whatever reason and they can't play, or we discover, I don't know, their mic doesn't work or something, you can hang around and grab the spot. You will still get first dibs on those spots because, again, there's only 80 spots in the TeamSpeak, and you need to be in the TeamSpeak to join the Armor server. So, you will get those first claims. Alright.
Map markers in my goddamn life.
Yay. Oh, there. These are the, this is the actual back again map that we're playing on, but, obviously, it's all artificialized. It's virtualized, you might say.
Imagination.
Imagination. Let me just change that to there. Easy. All right. I'll push us through.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Oh, there's a beauty.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Did anyone else?
Let's go, shotgun.
User joined your channel. Left your channel. User joined your channel.
This is gonna be great. I love it.
This is the whitest ARVN detachment I've ever seen.
I got the mouse sensor. 3. Listen to my voice. I'm lunchtime.
User joined your channel.
It's okay if you don't.
Nice to meet you. I guess I'll be your squad leader today.
It's all good. You're
Hey, gamer.
Stop a shotgun.
Did anyone else notice Rimmy go Irish whenever he said
Yeah.
imagination?
Yes,
Alright,
I
you can't
did
wait to
too.
use that on some
Hey kids,
Yeah.
switch off from tracer rounds.
We have some nice dense vegetation, but I also already spotted.
You don't have tracer rounds yourself.
Yeah, but I'm making sure it's not
ahead,
shot.
Yeah, alright.
That's gonna be interesting.
Demo build, that's alright.
Yeah, we need loads of cash or something.
Here's squad 1.
Alright. If you spotted in squad 2, please come northwards here.
We've already lost one.
The one is when you stop being roasted. Okay, I need to retrieve sharp. Sit tight for a moment.
Well, if you did say Sid.
See, everyone had the same idea. Yep. Many idiots, one genius idea.
He does. It's just really loud.
Thank you for all taking a seat and being so calm. This first operation, or this first little foray, is just screwing around and testing weapons and stressing out the server. So we won't be doing anything tactical for maybe 20 minutes, but I'll take this time to go over a few ground rules. Now, I know most of you guys already have some ARM experience. For those that don't, I hope you know at least how to reload and shoot, because that's what you'll be doing for most of this operation. Most of you don't have radios, so you don't have to worry about them. However, I will say there is an order of succession going from me to my team lead / 2IC Sman, and then to the medic Blair, and so on and so forth. Those people will pick up my radio when I die, and if they can't, you will. And when you do, use caps lock to tell platoon lead what's going on. That's all I need out of you as far as succession is concerned. We are squad 2.
Hey,
Also
Will,
important.
set your radio additional to 50.
Now, honestly, we only have radio. I'll just set my radio to 50.
Okay, that's cool with me.
Do you have a radio, Sman?
I don't know how to use channel.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, in that case, we can be on ones. I'll set it to
User joined your
111.1.
channel.
We're going to be resetting the mission after this anyway, so I'm not going to mark nothing on the map.
And I rolled off as well.
Well, they have a good drive to do so.
They've already done that.
Is third person active?
No, no third person
Very
making
good.
this up right now. And that's the better. I'll go over the ground rules later. We're about to get teleported and screw around. There's just a few things I wanted to go over for the inexperienced players, but generally speaking, it's just about your priorities during contact. Some people get a little mixed up. Also, Ace added a feature to turn down your volume. If you find yourself wanting earplugs but wondering why they're not here, you can still use something kind of like them. You'll need to enable Ace volume under your add-on options and then set a keybind for it under add-on controls. And if you're confused about how to get there, you can always just ask me. It'll let you lower your volume with a button press.
Should be
Oh, okay. Hello, guys. What's up?
Oh, it's fine. They're back.
Right.
This way, we're gonna eat.
Hold on, guys. Guys, calm down. Stay together, because I need to tell you where the VC are.
You
Or
gotta
do you
hear
guys
Rimmy come
not want
back.
that little advantage?
Everybody back over here.
Alright, so, as before, this is the little warm-up area. We'll teleport you guys back in when you die. It's gonna let you guys get the cold of your bones, play with your team, see how it's all going. The VC are towards the bridge, just north of you at Gansong. You are clear to go and fight them as you would like. I'm gonna go tell them it's clear for them to fight as well. What do you need the ping for?
Wait, Rimmy, where's our vehicle?
Your vehicle? I'll get it over here. Give me a sec.
Yeah, let the
In other
vehicle boys
words,
get
you
some
go get it.
practice during the need it.
Yes, you can go get it.
Sure, how come you get the aviators?
People's faces aren't loading. They load.
Alright. We get a move?
Sorry. Hold on me.
They need practice because the vehicle can't see a goddamn thing. They just need to go back and forth with learning how to communicate about vehicle
Let's
movement.
take this easy for the time being, so Alpha 1 is
Also, vehicle boys are gonna have a hard time traveling through the jungle.
Yeah.
By the way, everyone be
Oh, the vehicle.
Did he say
Did we
north?
form up in?
Yeah, straight north.
Yeah, it's north.
I forgot the three was on
I
the
no
vehicle.
longer have a license to drive a vehicle, but I will do my goddamn best.
Okay, Alpha 2 on me. We're going around the east side. They're still heading north. Follow me.
Get over here. Blood line over here. On us.
Alpha 1 and Alpha 2, ready?
Once we step off, let's space around a bit. I expect y'all know formations, but I expect y'all know.
Okay, you want to load your weapon and conserve
changes
stamina. That's
your
double tap
volume.
control. You want to go a little slower still while you're still jogging to do a quote tactical jog. 1 moment.
Control
2, 3,
and
4,
tap
5, 6,
changes.
7.
the
Alpha
range
2 is
of
on the
this.
move around the northeast side of the hill, heading north.
Don't shooting one another. Please don't.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Okay, and if you want to go a little slower, it's double tap C. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So, while we're walking, I'll take this moment, or for the next 2 minutes before we all die, to go over the priorities. Generally speaking, in this operation that's upcoming, your first and foremost priority is to complete the objective and kill the enemy. Probably kill the enemy first, honestly. There's only 40 of them. We are trying to find a cache, and we are trying to clear a hideout. But honestly, all those things are secondary to just killing every single VC out there, and then we don't have to worry about any of that. The second priority is surviving with your team. Keep your boys alive and keep yourself alive. That means little things and big things. Little things like when you get in contact, you should be doubling back immediately to cover if you don't have it already. You know, run. Like, if you get caught with your pants down, you need to scurry to cover ASAP. And the third objective is make sure you follow me and communicate. Stay close to me at all times. Make sure I'm relatively within your DOI squad HUD radar at the bottom of your screen. If you can't see me, there's usually a problem. I'll color myself blue so you know I'm going. And once we get into the actual operation shortly, I'll make sure we have some teams so you guys know who to follow a little more granularly than that. If I die, then you're following my 2IC Sman the man. And if he dies, you're following Blair the medic.
If Blair dies, then it's sharp.
If I die, then we're fucked. I mean, I'd
on the right side
go
of
as
the trail,
far as to
right?
say, but fuck.
You're over the hill now.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Also, I don't have a view when I do that. Something I need to do in options.
I love how we're basically moving towards the one direction that my game doesn't run smoothly in.
No, it's not there.
For some reason. Every other direction is perfect. This one.
Let's speed up. The VC on the other side of this encampment north. We're going to try and take it first and defend the encampment northward. So let's get up there fast.
Make sure to spread out if we all get hit by a grenade when we're dead.
I'll go over the other priorities and drills and shit later. Don't worry about them. Right now, you just have to click on heads that look like VC, and don't click on heads that look like us. Remember to
You're out of stamina.
If you're out of stamina, fat boys in the back.
Who shot?
No, we're not getting shot.
No, it wasn't a VC.
Somebody just negligent. Don't worry about it.
Did we add a mod to improve the vaulting? We must have.
Okay, as we walk here, please space out left and right of me. I'm going to slow down to accommodate that. Get in a line. We'll be likely engaging north-northeast. Squad 1 will be on our left. Squad 3 will be with the vehicle, so you can't miss them. Face forward. If you see something, you can probably shoot it, but IFF first. Find out if it's friend itself.
Who's the machine gunner?
Okay, man.
I'm not hearing an answer.
K-Man is the machine gun.
You get.
Me! I am. Right behind.
Ah. I'll follow you.
Space out behind me far if you're not spaced out already.
Oh.
You got a gap?
I didn't like the noise.
Go on through, go on through. Go on through the gap on my left. Go on through and seize the compound all the way northeastwards to the corner, find offensive positions, and face north.
Also, Taku, you can't sprint because you ran out of stamina.
2 is seizing the camp right now.
That's a...
Yeah, they're at the tree line, looks like.
to the wall if you scream something, okay? K-man sound.
Yup. Machine gunner's down over here.
Contact circling us as far left as bearing 312. They're coming around northwest.
I'm dragging K-man back.
Careful northwest.
Yup. Shit.
Where's the medic? Where's the medic?
We need medic on here.
Come down, come down.
No? There we go. I'm gonna bandage myself.
Where is he?
Man, taps on the friendlies. We have friendlies pushing up on that position northwest.
All right.
Northwest.
Okay, people right side, north, right.
No,
ignore me.
Black uniforms. Tracers on.
Okay, we have friendlies pointed to northwest, so you need to identify and make sure those are you're shooting at non-friendlies. I'm gonna go past the road red.
Oh fuck. You're gonna be okay.
Tell me, did you hear what I said? Negative. We have friendlies to the northeast as well, so make sure the eyes are shooting.
Fine.
Yeah, we also have friendlies coming up from the west.
I really can't do shit.
Yeah, same here.
Pretty small, but you can see it at 315.
The shotgun was probably not the best.
Alright.
Contact walking up on us north 30 meters. I need frags.
Frag is gonna calm down. One frag out. Alright, one more frag.
If you can get those guys.
Bruh, nah, the shotgun probably couldn't do its own. Where they at?
User left your channel.
DPR time.
They're chucking mollies.
Enemy contacts northeast. Dude, there's a bunch north. Where? Tell me. Use words. North. How close?
Looks like they're still across the bridge.
300 meters?
Alright, you should be good to go fight some suppressing.
I'm away.
Are you good?
I'm all fucked up, but
What?
Shit. We got 2 guys down. Yep. I'm gonna go get the medic. Actually, that's fucking.
Is Blair still up?
User joined your channel.
We got a friendly tank. We got a friendly vehicle up to our right, northwest.
Alright,
User left your channel.
Second pulse.
Yeah, no.
Well, nice to see you.
Alright, how many dead ARVN?
Hello.
Alright, there's still only 4 dead ARVN. And if you're up 5, when there's a few more
only
dead, you
four
guys will
are
get a total.
Why are you naked?
I don't know.
That's client side because he's.
It's client side, yeah, he's got
Yeah.
clothes still.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got close. Or is it what your eyes are seeing and nothing else? It's not client side.
But if
Oh, hey,
there's-
K-Man.
Hello. Dude, as soon as I open up with that machine gun, there's like 3 machine guns on.
Still alive somehow.
Good. Well,
They're still
there's
alive.
one
They're
unconscious,
bleeding
there's
out
one
the
unconscious
middle
out
of
there.
a field.
Don't know where they went though,
Yeah,
because I did not tell them to go
got
run into the bullets.
Somebody's
But
like,
they
is
did.
that friendly? No, there's a grenade at my
No,
feet.
I literally, there was one like VC guy that like squad lead and I were going for, and
User joined your
I get
channel.
hit, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like I didn't hear the shot, and I turn around and I'm seeing red traces come right at me.
Yeah, wheels to
I
two.
found that out pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they'd like to frag grenades. Anyway.
Oh well.
Yeah, I got some things I need to go over with my squad next time we send.
Yeah, same.
People were doing some very responsible medical, but the problem was they were all doing it.
Yeah, they seem
The
fine.
VC, a very happy VC heard them on normal speaking volume and walked up. And then somebody said, as I was bleeding out, I heard somebody say, "Oh my God, they must be getting really close. They keep tossing frag grenades at me. Oh, that one hit really well." Like they're giving the guy
Oh, hey.
live feedback.
people.
on
Alright, guys,
how
get
well
ready, you
he's
better get a
fragging them
teleporter.
from frag grenades.
Yeah, well, we got immediately gunned down like the first
Yeah, I keep forgetting
seconds.
Rimmy can see us and we can't see Rimmy.
Alright, hey.
Okay, teleport.
Nice.
Looks like he wants us to play it out, and this should be at Comms Hill, I think. Let me make
Yeah,
sure.
just want it
Known well, your squad is the first squad to completely wipe.
Yay!
Well, we went in the hardest, okay?
Yeah.
And everyone respawning here. Enemy contact is still on the northeast side of the hill face at MSR Rock Climb. Contact is probably pushed into the first third or even half of the watchtower compound. And I guess I'm going to get in contact and find out what the situation is before moving. Just so we know where the bad guys are.
Take a seat.
Yeah.
Check 50.
Oh yeah, set radio again.
Got a squad of reinforcements just respawn at Comms Hill on 50. Ready for orders. Over.
What do you have for it? Buckshot or slugs? Use buckshot.
You're to the northeast of FSB Quan Loa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll wish you. Oh.
Yeah.
We're on the way to FSB.
Fighting in this dense vegetation is
Severe
the only
reports is
time.
inside of the FSB
buckshot
that was
better.
taken. I think they pushed back. We're going to get there, and we're going to push northeast from the FSB.
Alright.
We only got 3 minutes,
Alright.
so let's go.
Let's
Zero,
go.
put your weapon on your back.
Yep. Good point.
Can't wait for more
Oh,
of that
parkour.
PC.
Parkour.
Ooh, don't fall off the face.
But I wanna.
Alright, then go ahead. Kinda nice forest, isn't it? With that old
Yeah.
tree.
Beautiful, beautiful forest. Truly the scenery of Vietnam right here.
You can really smell the aged melon.
You can hear the dying
Feels like a
spirits of the howler monkeys that once lived here.
Right. Right, time to kill them as well.
Truly, the most beautiful tourism ad. Win a free flight on Air America.
Win a free napalm bomb. Right in your face. I can't wait for
Ooh, little bit of desync. I just noticed a little tiny bit of desync.
Man, the
Well,
BC
that's a
doing
comment.
So at the BC Molotovs don't kill, but they do wound in a 25 minute radius. Everyone around them gets wounded.
Jesus
The
fuck.
BC probably hurting themselves with them. They're like mini nukes.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Gap here. Gap on the right.
Yep.
Okay, guns up, good luck. I'm going pushing north. He said we're pushing north from FSB, so White Smoke suggests that there's contact here, though.
Right. We're pushing
User
north.
in
Let's
your
try and
channel
see if we
timed
can
out.
find some other guys as well.
User
There you go.
joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Okay, that did well. Alright, we should be all back in this channel. I think
User joined your
no one's
channel.
T-far stuck. Oh, no. 3 people got their T-far stuck. I'll move them back manually.
User joined your channel.
So you should all be in the same spots. We'll be back on the map
joined your
screen.
channel. User was moved
Only
to your
notes from
channel.
that test there. I have fixed it up so that Op4 should get the correct radio settings by default, so you shouldn't need to configure them. If you do, that's fine.
User joined your channel.
Just make sure the Zeus's know. We'll be listening into both radio nets, one in each ear, and we'll have our own radio net as well. So we guys can listen. We can listen in and respond to any commands that way,
User in
nice
your
and quick.
channel
You can
was
also just
kicked
talk
from
to
the
us when we
server.
fly over. We're virtual Zeus's. Apart from that, I don't think there's anything else that came to mind there. Oh yeah, vehicle crew. You guys asked. Vehicle crew cannot repair, but they do have 2 spare wheels
User
in
entered your
the
channel.
commando
User
that they
joined
can
your
take out and
channel.
replace. If for whatever reason you have an issue with replacing the wheel, let me know and I'll come help. But yeah, that's the only sort of repair that you can do to your vehicle. I think that's a lot. If there's any last minute questions, ask them now. Otherwise, once we get in, there will be a 10-minute setup timer, as said in the document. During those 10 minutes, the VC are entirely clear to go anywhere, and like they are clear to leave their spawn, go anywhere they want, set up, do whatever. The only place they're not allowed to go is the green circle around the ARVN spawn. That is a safe zone, and obviously I don't know why you would abandon all of your defenses and do that, but anyway, let's just don't go there. ARVN, you have to stay within said green circle, and you can obviously plan, do whatever, set up however you want, and then move off once the 10 minutes starts. I will be talking about that all in global, so keep an eye on global. I'll say when the ceasefire drops and you guys are clear to go and attack each other. Once the operation is underway, 40 minutes will start. Will VC start the cache? No, VC start at the hideout. Your commander knows where the cache is. Obviously, please don't say it, otherwise you'll tell ARVN where it is. So keep that nice and secret and safe.
User joined
Yeah,
your
sorry, as I was
channel.
saying, you will have 40 minutes to complete the operation. If ARVN have not completed all 3 objectives, that is, locate the cache, destroy the cache, and overrun the hideout. If they've not completed all 3 of those in 40 minutes, the Viet Cong win.
User
Or if they
entered
all
your
die, the
channel.
Viet Cong win. ARVN win immediately if they if they complete all 3 objectives. So that's locate the cache, destroy the cache. There will be a pop-up when it is properly destroyed, so you guys will know there is... Or actually, I can't hardly see them, but rather I will know when it's destroyed. Oh, probably because I'm not a player. I'm a Zeus. That's why it's not there for me. And the hideout is a known location. In order to seize the hideout, all Viet Cong inside of and around the hideout itself, not like outside of it, but like, actually in the defensive cave area, all Viet Cong in there must be dead. So as long as there's still 1 Viet Cong, the hideout is still held, and ARVN will have to hold it for a minute of, a minute of no VC in there, and then they've got it captured. I believe there's a lot. What if they destroy the weapons without finding it? If they manage that somehow, I'll call that a tactical victory, sure. I don't know how they'll manage that, considering it's pretty like if they manage to destroy it, it'll be a hell of a shot. But yeah, you know what? If they do it, sure they can do it. Can the AT destroy it? Yeah, you've got the engineers have explosives. Enough bullets should be able to destroy the cache, and rockets can destroy it as well. I think that's the lot. Any more questions? Ask them now. Otherwise, we're kicking us in. Commanders, any questions that come to mind before we jump in? Anything you've got? Nope.
No, nothing I can think of.
Easy. All right. We'll sort you around and let's push in.
Good luck. Have fun.
One last thing. Sappers, you guys can dig foxholes, trenches, and sorry, not fox, spider holes and trenches. And you also have punji sticks. Digging foxholes and trenches, spider holes and trenches rather, will take a while. They are anywhere from 1 minute to 4 minutes to dig. So it will be an investment to do it. You probably won't be able to pull it off in combat. And you can dig those up. Does anyone have a toolkit? No. You shouldn't need them to change the tires. How many spike sticks do they get? Only, I believe it's 2 small punjies and 2 whip punjies per sapper, and there are 3 sappers. So yeah, keep an eye out for suspicious little bushes on the ground, and don't step on them. Thankfully, punjies do not insta-kill. And if they do, I will replace someone, but they will wound you quite heavily. Okay, alright. Pushing us in. Godspeed and good luck.
User joined your channel.
Okay.
User joined your channel.
Last chance to lower the view distance. You're only going to need like 500 meters of sight lines for this op, so you know, maybe turn your distance down.
Yeah, I'm lowering my fucking view distance.
Here's how you do anything.
What a hell of a way to die.
Well, first, everybody
Lowering view distance is for posers.
Control tab to lower your voice so we can all hear each other. I'll type out the instructions.
Yes, he is. Alright, hey, everybody gather around.
I can't loot that man.
Everybody gather
User
around.
left your channel.
View distance fucking
User
lowered.
joined your channel.
Alright, here's what we're doing, guys. Come over here if you want to find out
User
what the
joined
fuck
your
we're doing
channel.
today. Alright, plan is relatively simple.
User
We're going
joined
to
your
use the
channel.
north side of the map to our advantage and push through that terrain into the weapons cache area, roughly into those positions that I've indicated. They don't have to be exact. Squad leaders, you don't have to follow the line. You don't have to follow these markers like a slave, but they give you an indication as to where we're going to concentrate our strength. The vehicle is going to be following Alpha 1 primarily, and Alpha 1, your task while you're moving, is also going to be to point targets with your tracers to the vehicle. The vehicle will be on the same radio frequency as the rest of the platoon, so you can easily tell it, hey, fire in that direction. Alpha 2 and Alpha 3, you're going to move together along the north side and try and make a penetration into the enemy's defenses, basically along the map edge. Then move further into it, and then we'll conduct a sweep as a platoon in the weapons cache area. The enemy is probably going to try and get in between our squads and flank us with small teams and combat pairs, and they're probably going to have spider holes, landmines, and punji traps, and all that fun stuff. So when we're moving slow, and we're using lots of fire, okay? Sound good?
Additionally,
Yeah.
What's up?
quick note.
Important. Oh, him
Yep.
first.
Quick note. Try to keep your demos alive. You're going to have trouble blowing up the cache if you find it, if they're not.
Yeah, exactly. Keep those demos in a condition where you can use them. If your demo drops, just grab the bomb from his body, you know.
Can I bring something up?
Yeah, what's up?
This brochure said that the ass and teddies at the end of the war. Is that true?
What?
There'll be ass and boobies at the end of the Vietnam War.
There will be more.
Yeah,
tune
there's
than you
obviously
can
going to be.
handle.
Look,
You have to
the
do
Americans have promised us an entertainment tourney by the hottest Vietnam era entertainers. I don't know.
Yay.
Ass, boobies, and beer and barbecue, whatever it was during the Vietnam War.
Do I get to meet Marilyn Monroe?
Also,
What's your
if you
plan to get back
can,
across the river?
if you can save
User
grenades,
left your channel.
if you
What do
can
you-
save grenades, do that because chucking those into that hidey hole will be very useful at the end.
The last footbridge is around 131043.
I mean, the river is shallow enough for you to walk across.
Well, you got
so
legs.
it's not then.
As
You
long
know.
as we're sure. Okay.
I mean,
It
the
is
Vic,
shallow,
the Vic is going to be on the south side of the river anyway. So
Hello, Svi. I'm
Hello.
here. Can you just do me a favor? Can you talk on your radio real quick? I just wanna see
User
if I can
joined
hear
your channel.
hello.
User joined
Yeah,
your
I can
channel.
hear you. Thank you.
Alright, you're a
good.
ghost.
User left
Oh
your
my god.
channel.
It's a sussy bucket.
Why is God Australia?
Jesus.
Wait, God.
All right, hey, couple of things, guys, before we go. Couple of things before we start moving. We're gonna group up basically on the very north side of this circle. So we're gonna walk 100 meters north into this little circle I've just drawn on the map with the X in it. And we're gonna be roughly in the order that the platoon's going to be going. So Alpha 2 and Alpha 3 on the northeast side of that little circle, and Alpha 1 on the west with the vehicle. So we're going to group up there and we're going to get ready to go. The VC is likely going to attempt to get in contact with us as soon as the game starts. He's probably going to try and play aggressive. He's probably going to try and maintain contact with the enemy so he can track our movement and keep sending guys into our side. So Alpha 1 especially, your job is to keep flank security as we move. You're basically alone out there with the vehicle. Are you comfortable with that? Great. That's all I can ask. All right. Let's go kill some commies.
Every bullet you fire is one less bullet you have to carry.
All right, let's go 100 meters north. Group up in your squads. Group up in your squads. Let's get your squad briefings over with. Go.
Alpha 2, moving north.
Two's over here.
You see, I actually heard that Alpha Pickers is a European.
Okay, everybody pop a squad. I'm gonna go over a few things real quick. First, man, when I go down, you can just switch to 50. I don't know if you know how to use additionals. If you know how to use additional radios in Task Force, you can set it alternate to 50, but if you don't worry about it. Just set it to 50 when I go down. You don't need to pick up my radio. We all have the same kind of radio. A few quick notes about last foray. They can hear you. They can absolutely hear you, especially on normal. If you're getting people up, that's okay. But I did hear somebody giving active feedback to a VC that was fragging us, basically saying, hey, that was a great frag. Hey, oh man, that frag really got the shit out of me.
Can we lie
So
to
make
them?
sure you get a whisper when we're in combat. There's going to be a lot of situations where you literally just do not have an opportunity to talk. Don't bother using hand signals. Just talk with your fire. Talk with your movement. Go into cover if you need it. Go out of cover if you're engaging somebody. People will pay attention and notice what's going on. Just do signals and movement and effective engagement. And also, they're going to push the shit out of you. So when you're doing medical, do security first. If you have somebody watching out, you can do medical. If you don't, let me bleed to death. Please, I would much rather you let me bleed to death than get fragged out because 4 or 5 guys are all kissing my boo-boo wounds.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, you need to push out preferably. You need to establish security such that the medic has no threats to him whatsoever, and then you can start administering medical. If you can't manage that, you can try to drag him back. You can try to smoke. You can get creative, or more likely, you can just back up and leave me to die. Fine by me. We do have one life. We do have a lot of opportunities to medical because people are not going to die instantly. However, I still want you to keep the squad alive and cohesive. That's more important than anything else. Like I said, the priorities earlier. Objective first. Kill the enemy first. Second, survive with your team. And last but not least, follow and listen to me.
Yep.
That's most of the notes I wanted to do. Just when we take contact, for those of you new to ARMA, if any of you among are new to ARMA, the first priority is, of course, get in cover. And then tell us all where they are if you know. If that means going on yelling and giving away your position, if you're in cover, that's fine. They can't shoot you if you're in cover. They will frag you, and some of them do have Molotov cocktails with a 20-meter injury radius, but we will just make sure we're in cover so they don't wound us.
Ah, yes, the napalm.
And after we all know where they are, or immediately if you don't know where they are, start firing where you think they are, and just lay on the trigger. If they see a lot of tracers, they're going to get really scared. Half of Vietnam was just a bunch of Marines shooting wildly into a jungle with very white-hot tracer rounds, making the VC very, very scared, and then they ran away. So we're going to try and emulate that by shooting a whole shit ton.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what they did to us during the pack.
We also have... We did that. We just need to do plenty of that, too. We each have a shit ton of magazines that we are definitely not going to use before we all individually die.
Yeah,
so by all means, go on almost full auto as long as you know roughly where they are.
I've only got 400 rounds, Will.
Does anyone have any questions before we move out?
Yeah, I got a question.
I'm making myself blue. Sman, I'm making you yellow. Blair, stay close to me. I'm leaving you as white. I'm taking Sharp, K-Man, Shep, Taco. You guys are going to be green. Follow the blue guy. And Simul, Tomo, and B-Man. B-Man, I trust you. You're from Acadian.
You guys are
gonna
yellow.
Be red because you're following yellow. Colors, if they seem confusing, don't worry about it. If you're green, follow blue. If you're red, follow yellow. That's all you need to know. I'm just going to say my team and Sman's team. Sman's team is the red guys, but you don't need to worry about that because you're just following Sman.
Is Taco, what's the deal with, like... Is
Yellow
Taco
food?
green team?
No,
Or
peanuts either.
Smokes, when do we pop them?
Well, don't pop them in our sight line because we need to shoot and kill. However, if we're being shot and killed, occasionally it's a decent idea to pop on our sight line if you're like the last one left. You're not going to use smokes a whole lot. And if you're going to throw smoke, hopefully it's going to be between us and the enemy instead of on top of us. Just keep in mind what your smoke is going to do 30 seconds from now when it billows. Who's going to be able to see what or not going to be able to see anything.
Preferably the priority is making sure the enemy can't see anything.
whisper.
Smokes weren't super used in Nam as far as I know. There's a lot of trees breaking up the sight line, so if you need to run away, usually you can just fucking run away. Two's ready to go.
Towards the bush and you should be fine.
Sman, check on ones.
This is Sman.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, from the spawn.
I have one question.
Sure, what's up?
We have melee.
If you select fire mode until it says red, that's a melee, but it kind of sucks. I would just shoot them in the face if I were you.
Yeah, the melee is. It works sometimes, but not always.
Yeah, it fires a really slow, very heavy bullet out of your gun that takes like a half a second.
Please do not use it against friendlies.
To the ground. Two's outbound. Two start point. Follow me. Two, if we're traveling, you can just be in column. I don't want to get lost in the jungle. Once we get into contact, swing into something mildly approaching around, but I'll tell you when that is.
Whisper mode.
So red team follows green team.
May the forest not take you.
Does anyone in the red team have any questions for me? Who's in charge of red team? I'm Max. I'm in charge, man to man. I'm also yellow on the DUI head.
Okay, this is a little past it, but we'll stay here.
Hey, I just noticed I'm losing mags when I reload.
We'll wait here until we're gone.
I went from like 9 mags to 6 mags.
Sman, take red northwest to the edge of the clearing. A little bit of practice.
Hey, are you carrying M60 ammo?
Yeah, I've got 11 mags. Need some?
Remember, we're gonna practice file, so all red teams.
This is Big Bamboo.
Alright.
I'll stay somewhere and keep will shield you from bullets.
Yeah, you're fine. You can sit.
I'll find a way.
So predictor is up.
Wrong up.
Ooh, music.
Music. Oh.
We're gonna get already into oblivion right at that point.
Yeah.
Did we leave the Vic behind?
Everybody ready? Anybody any questions?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. We wanna move with the Vic or what?
Vic's coming up. I think that was. We're just looking to the south of the river and.
Moving in Chan.
So you're going to be on the front of the file. You're going to follow their squad.
Started the timer for
Red
40.
team
Keep
will
it
green
out.
team
50
will
meters
be behind.
25
Okay,
meters.
Sman,
Flank
to the
around
north.
in case of combat, we'll flank around the south.
I'll see you there.
There's a banger.
Okay, to the river north. On me, squad 2.
That's way up. Charlie, step off.
File. Like you're filing papers for your divorce. Don't drop the code and you'll be fine.
No, my nightmare.
Why is this bamboo?
Sman, we have every reason to expect contact things, but I'll keep looking up.
I'm gonna go get me a machete and start chopping down.
York, make sure you're running gun down. Keep a little bit more faith in behind the boys in front.
Don't scare us like that.
What? Why don't I have a dead man switch? What? Yeah.
Alright, keep security northwest. I really don't want to get lit up crossing this bridge.
Now, was that supposed to happen?
You guys ever see the screen on the pier in Dunkirk?
Well, you know what, that's fine.
I'm glad that they don't have any friends.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
3, this is 2. 2 will be holding closer to the coast. We're about to move out. You ready?
Give us another 20 seconds. Currently crossing, halfway there. Alright, hold here.
Okay, so you keep your team close to the coast. I'll swap spots. You're southwest or northeast.
Copy. Red team swamp to the close to the coast, southwest.
green team over here. Okay, 3-2's moving out. Alright, take it out, man. We're all posturing the platoon up with you. Over here, squad. Make sure it's a slow pace. If you have some swivel, anything, say something. Vehicles following us again. Slow pace.
User in your channel timed out.
He's too squad lead, yeah. I think the team will also can tell Man to man, you're the leader now.
What? No. Yeah.
Did you guys lose whale? Oh, you're not the team I was thinking of. Crap. Alright, let's just keep going.
We got intermixed or something because I ended up with you and I was with Whale.
Whale lost connection.
Yeah, I know.
You made the right choice, man.
I know.
This is man of Alpha 2 on net. Yes, there he goes.
Alright, switching west.
We're currently at the edge of the map, so I gotta hold on, regroup everybody. So everyone just take cover while I find the rest of Alpha 2. Ah, nice rack y'all got here.
No intention to.
Hey, do you have M60 ammo?
Yes, I do.
How many rounds do you have? 300? Okay.
Okay, yeah, it makes more sense.
300.
All right, cool.
Okay, come on, everybody, you know your positions or figure one out.
Yeah, those just happen randomly.
Bamboo is not good cover.
Alright. Red team,
Nothing
on
has
me.
been covered.
Let's move west.
Could also just be armor.
Not the other two that you just said.
Yeah.
I got confused there for a second.
Yeah. Solid. I got contact on the south side of the river, and I have no idea where the rest of the green team ended up. Me neither.
I don't know how I ended up with you guys.
Well, yeah, I guess you're lucky.
I'm lucky. Lucky.
Well, hopefully they're in good hands. They're not lost completely by themselves. We gotta get back to cover. Fuck, we got men down up there. Fucking Sman and someone else are down up there in the water.
It should be Blair, who's now our squad leader.
I think Blair might be laying there in the water. Or he's with green team. I don't know. All I know is there's a lot of fire came that way. I couldn't see shit, got suppressed.
Still a squad over there, so our squad.
We can try and go get them.
There's still a friendly squad over there. Get the smoke out. Going back?
Where'd they take our injured guy? They took him off somewhere. I saw a friendly carrying him. Damn, that was fucking...
We are supposed to push up to the ridge slowly, to the west.
God is angry.
Sphere, what's your pause?
He's dead.
Awesome. You might throw a clean beam in, okay? 111.1 and 50. We're just 50. Take your team, that is the red boys, behind me. Green will be pushing in the front, westward from here. Alpha Greens are help, they have contact front.
Shit, where's that red team, the friendly stuff?
the southeast side. Over.
Northeast.
We have a lot of smoke blocking our side on them. There was a guy up here, Whale.
There's a machine gunner, yep. Keep your eyes left, watch the shrugs.
Southwest over the ridge. Move to support the vehicle. And do not walk behind the Vic. Heavy contact southwest over the ridge. Northwest. K-Man, they're about 250 meters northwest. Why don't you push up to that rock? They'll be right in front of you, 100 meters past the red smoke. Oh.
Yep, I'm watching them.
No, you can't push there.
I'm watching them. Hold this angle sharp. K-Man, keep watching north. Yep.
Those flankers are moving right to left, so they're probably going to be either coming up northwest or running away.
Right.
Hey, crawl up there.
I got security.
Flankers north 2 times. I think they lost their cover.
He died right when I got to him.
Security. I can deal with them. Security.
He died when I got right to him.
We lost one man. You 4. Nearest here. Watch southeast.
Are you wounded?
No.
Yep. We have 20 minutes left, so we need to move on. Run to the left side of the Two's crest him. Two, move to crest the ridge. Careful, real careful. Southwest may have contact, west may have contact.
Did Platoon leave just like fucking walk alone in front of us?
He's saying you're gonna gamble. We need to get out there and move. Okay, we're focusing on right side security. Let's move. Go cover cover.
Contact
Let's
south,
go down here.
southwest. Yep.
This is a smoke situation. Two's about half strength, northwest, heavy contact, 100 meters. We're mostly dead. There's at least a squad out there northwest.
User disconnected from your channel.
Too much fucking wind, smokes in the front. B-man, are you up and active?
Who?
I don't think they like us peeking.
It's a bit difficult. Yeah.
Move around further northeast about 50 meters. If anything walks up on you west, just shoot it.
User left your channel.
No, I don't think he should yet. Hold on.
Is that our car?
Flank through the low ground, guys. Flank further through the low ground. Yes. Alright, we have to flank through the low ground, guys. Need the medic here. Let's go. You get to go now. I'm gonna throw smokes and then we're gonna move.
Is Whale still up?
Whale is still up, I think. But we need to get
Okay.
a medic for this man.
Yeah, the medic just took off to the north.
You need a medic over here?
Oh yeah, all these dudes.
Drop him, K-Man.
All right.
Checking his pulse. He should just need blood.
Yeah, I only have
Yeah, he
500
just needs blood.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're both fine.
It looked like they're moving up on us.
Bro, you need to wake up.
We're like the only three here, man. We might as well just start carrying them to the north where they all went to.
Yeah, okay. If he doesn't wake up, I don't know what the fuck we're supposed to do then. Because his heart rate is fine.
Yeah, he'll wake up eventually. Push north that way.
stone wall over here.
Straight ahead.
Stay low. Oh yeah, okay.
Stay low, stay wide. Just getting it back.
I just need to check his blood pressure real quick.
We have friendlies to the west.
Yeah, everyone pushed west.
Okay.
I need to give him some more blood. I thought I could give him
I'll get security for you. Looks like we have eyes on the cash.
User left your channel.
Are we all that's left?
I think so. Say again? No.
Hey, Grease was a fine gun. 45 ACP.
I can't see shit. I've only got 100 rounds left.
stole my idea.
That's
Sudden
crazy.
realization, misses 6 shots,
I was crying.
runs away.
I'm in love with Launch Man. I think I'm falling in love with my squad.
Oh, whoever was talking about this thing in the bookshop, if you press X, it's the ultimate fire mode.
Stop shooting grenades!
I will back on the recording. There is a brief frame while I'm meditating. I see the white flash grenade just fly across my screen. I'll see if I can find the clip.
I have just a clip where it's just a rocket about to hit my face.
That's funny.
Nice.
Alright, everyone, bayonet charge.
What are bayonet charging?
Who are we bayonet charging?
Each other, apparently.
Oh, damn, we got a lot of dead people over there. Living people who were once alive.
Oh, wait, 100 people just arrived.
Yep.
Okay, just put him down at this point.
No, I can get him. He can respawn. Okay, I'm moving. But we have we have lost. So, 108 deaths on Arvins.
Are you fucking serious?
Because we keep killing each other here. And 21 VC killed. Let me see how many Arvin we got dead. We got 1 dead Arvin. Actually, I'm gonna count how many Arvin are alive. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4! We have 4 men left alive!
Oh my god.
That's 4 Arvin currently alive. Amazing success.
I will actually scream if these 4 guys finish it.
They are.
You're not gonna.
Well,
It's 3 guys.
3 guys now?
When did you die, Will?
I was holding flank security, and then I
No,
felt
it's still
lightheaded,
4.
so I used my inhaler, and then I
Shadow Art,
I got
Stonewall,
killed.
Vote, and
Was this whenever we were still just on that first ridge?
Right before the final river crossing, just a moment ago.
Yeah, that's when I got killed. I was on the right side.
Throwing grenades.
They're just smoke grenades. We're hot box.
That was fun.
Well, I was reading the wrong fucking
Jesus
thing.
fucking Christ.
4 left alive. Including B-Man. B-Man is still alive, so that's 1 person from our squad who's still up.
Oh, nice. And obviously it's Cadian.
They probably captured the fucking spirit and some shit.
Welcome to Vietnam.
Successful Arvin victory.
You know, I don't think this went too badly. I don't know.
Oh, I had fun.
I didn't even get to
This
shoot my
is
gun.
probably actually more fun than the fucking
I mean, defender's advantage to be strong in this one, but...
Yeah. And fuck the jungles, for God's sake.
The little VC.
I'm just never crossing a river again, because if I do, I'm gonna get shot and drowned again.
Yeah.
I'll be back to public armor. AI.
Oh, the VC are engaging themselves. Fair enough.
If you guys are still alive, I'm bugged to uncom for 15 minutes, and the Zeus one helps, so good luck. Oh no.
I'm getting the fuck back in this bunker. Fuck this.
Your armor color are all
Okay. Okay. Oh, that's. Oh, I saw him.
What's going on?
Okay.
User left your channel.
Rimmy, he can hear you over local when you use the radio. He can hear the Zeus talking. Oh, Shadow just walked up on him and fucking murked him. Meanwhile, VC nearby.
What does that mean? What was that noise?
Low Rimmy said I have blood.
Badass.
Please don't shoot me.
There's enough bodies outside of here.
Yeah. Someone just gonna look at the scoreboard who's still alive and gonna be just so desperately confused.
We have three up, 1 down, and still alive, I think. Okay, let me check again.
Stop hotboxing.
Get in there. He doesn't know. He doesn't know that he has to get in there right now, but he has to get in there right now.
We have at least 3 alive, or at most 3 alive.
One minute.
Oh, bad time for crossfire. Caught with the pants down.
27 VC are dead. The lower.
Is that the rock with fucking slits? I bet it is. Yeah, that's gonna be rough. That's gonna be hard to take. I hope they know how those rocks work.
Who the fuck is Whale talking to?
He's watching the stream.
Myself and you guys.
Understandable.
He's narrating.
Sorry.
How many is currently still up?
You know, now that you're dead, you can watch the stream. It's okay. You're down.
Yeah, I was just pulling it up actually.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not tuning in for like 1 more minute.
Boo! Where's my overtime?
Where's my overtime?
If this was American, we would get overtime.
This was a. I won. Is that the VC shooting over there?
I don't know. Let's go.
So we had like 2
All right,
guys
get
alive
out of the
again,
stream.
some
Get out of the
shit.
stream, by the way. Would anyone like to play Russian roulette?
Sure.
Yeah.
I go first.
User left your channel. User left your channel. User joined your channel.
All
User
right,
joined
welcome
your
on in,
channel.
welcome on in. That was fascinating to watch. I'm gonna try and pull up a little map
User joined
to
your
show
channel.
on stream what happened there.
User joined your channel.
But yeah, okay, that was a VC victory. I'll go through all what occurred
User
there,
joined
and
your
if
channel.
everyone is interested, we can swap sides, if I can say the word correctly, and play the opposite side. Let me just grab up my little map, and I'll run through everything that happened there. That was a fascinating game of Op4 nearly losing the game for themselves. And somehow pulling it back. All right, so if you look at the stream, I've got the map up just of the general area. I'll just use it to illustrate. But I'll quickly run through. So first of all, ARVN went for the classic AFI flank from Sphere. Very nice work there, Sphere. As soon as I saw you guys heading for that river, I went, oh, for fuck's sake. He's doing the AFI flank. So, very impressive there. You guys, ARVN pushed north with the entire platoon across that small river and then pushed all the way up northwest. What was fascinating, though, is had you just followed the road, the really obvious, like, clear route, and just driven up the road, you could have outflanked the VC hideout and taken it with no opposition. Because for the first, like, 40 minutes, I think, of the operation, there wasn't anyone in the hideout. Like a little bit, it's called Men of Steel, and his it's called Sergeant was there for a little bit, and then left after a little while. So anyway, ARVN, after doing that, engaged. I believe Op4 fired first on the engagement, but they actually spotted you guys first. They spotted you crossing the river because it happened just by chance that that the VC deployed on the ridge, watching the river that you had to cross to reach the area. Most of the fight being over the like earthy terrain. I hadn't quite expected, but there you go. The fight was over that, and you guys were engaging in that area. The VC like ridge was brutal. Like that fight there, I'm impressed the VC got off it alive, but they actually managed to tactically retreat with most of their squads intact, and fell back off the ridge after giving ARVN a bloody nose and pull back towards the area. In general, I'll give longer time limits now. I've seen how PvP times play out. I haven't got too much experience in terms of timing that stuff. I do think 50 minutes was pretty much on the dot for what happened, because ARVN did play a bit slow at times. There was a lot of times where ARVN kind of slowed up and wasn't sort of gathering and pushing when they had the advantage. Had they pushed the ridge a little harder, they would have caught a VC squad in the open, for example. I'll go back and do the VC side, because it's just easier to do this one side explained at a time. ARVN, after that, the vehicle, interesting push. It survived more RPGs than I thought it would, thanks to advanced vehicle damage. But damn, if you didn't push far too forwards with that vehicle and really exposed yourselves. However, that then fell into ARVN's favor because the ARVN had a grenadier. I don't know who it was, but it was a grenadier on the ridge who was nailing the VC cache with accurate 40 mic fire and like landing it like directly inside. So much so that before any of the ARVN had even advanced, the VC called that they were being overrun and fell back. That is when the VC nearly just straight up lost the op for themselves, because not only did the VC start running away from their cache that they hadn't actually fought to hold, but they started throwing grenades in front of themselves to slow the ARVN that weren't pushing, therefore grenading their own team in front of themselves.
Nuts.
So there was a remnant of a squad, like it was a nice defense in depth you had, but the rear defense getting hit by the GL panicked, thought they were being overrun, and started throwing grenades forwards at the front defense. So that was fascinating to watch. But anyway, so after that, the VC fell back. ARVN pushed forwards and secured the cache. However, ARVN, at the same time as that attack began, was hit in the side by a flanking team. That combat team was the VC's most valuable element. ARVN grouped up. Honestly, I gave you guys the 10-minute extra time because I figured, oh, you know, ARVN's going to lose this hard. But as soon as you grouped and pushed the cache, you guys started getting a lot of advantages there. You knocked the cache out, caught some VC on the run, killed some VC from at the cache as well. Whale managed to kill like 3 or 4 people, I think, on his own before getting caught out, and had to, let's say, before pulling back rather. Him and Tomo really just fucking destroyed 2 VC teams with frags. It was rough. I thought, oh no, I've just fucked the VC by giving them 10 extra minutes for fun, and actually they're gonna lose now. But ARVN pulls up on the river. Shadow crosses on his own. Honestly, Shadow fucked up most of the VC on the far side, but it was at that point that fortunes turned for ARVN because you happened, by horrible luck, to get completely encircled. So I'll go from the VC side now with what happened with the VC. So VC started off by deploying. The furthest south squad was to a village on the road, but they only got there after the start, so it took a while. The ARVN could have beat them to the village, basically, had they gone there. One squad deployed to the cache. One squad deployed just kind of near the cache. One squad deployed to the ridge. And honestly, the defense at the first was pretty decent. The pullbacks from the VC were quite good. It was just that full retreat that they performed that really fucked them over. And then the combat, what's called the combat team. This is what we were referring them by. So I think it was the southern squad lost their leaders and most of their team, but there was 4 guys left, a fire team, that pushed forwards and basically flanked ARVN when they were crossing. When they first engaged the cache. Squad 2? Yeah, Squad 2, there you go, middle team. So they pushed forwards and managed to catch ARVN in a pretty devastating flank and then pulled back while still alive. I thought they were kind of done at that point, but then they were what won you the match, by far, because the weapon cache gets overrun, the ARVN get up to the river, VC are just on the far side, and as this is about to happen, the combat team shows back up with another spare man they've found and catches the ARVN in a complete encirclement. So the ARVN were right on the river, the VC were at the hideout and on the river, and then they had the combat team come in from behind and just start gunning down all the ARVN who were ready to cross. It was an incredible scene to watch. Combat team absolutely clinched that for the VC. That was amazing. I think overall it was just terrible luck that Sphere happened to do a flank directly where the VC deployed into. Because frankly, I thought the flank was going to work until I saw the VC occupying that ridge in force. And I was like, oh no. Frankly, I thought they were going to get, like, the VC were going to get destroyed and it would have been like a 3 squad versus 2 squad kind of thing. But no, surprisingly, Earthborn's team didn't get mulched on the ridge. It was rough, but they actually managed to pull back for the most part, mostly intact. So yeah, that was honestly impressive. And right at the end, for ARVN, Shadow kicks in the door of the VC hideout. He, on his own, I think, killed 5 VC in the hideout and broke in the door, but was too little too late, sadly. It was quite impressive watching that. That was a seriously fun game to watch. The commentators had a great time watching it. Zeus's were having a mad time watching that. I was seriously happy for all sides that you performed quite well. If the leads want to say anything, Sphere, anything you want to say?
Yeah, sure. So part of the reason I really like TVTs is this kind of stuff happens. You can have all your ducks in a row, but battle stuff in quotations takes place and unexpected shit happens. Like, for example, that 40mm fire driving back
That is
group of
hilarious
VC
that
defenders.
worked.
That's you don't get that stuff in co-op so much as you do in TVTs, and the unexpected factors like that are what makes the game fun. The VC played the terrain very well, and while the fire superiority and vehicle we had basically allowed us to drive them back when we took contact, we started taking leadership casualties, which really slowed us down on the movement. Eventually, we basically had just one squad lead on the radio, and we had to assume direct control of any of the other squads that were remaining, which is how we basically got our dander back up and went directly to the cache, because we realized that there's a reason they're defending this area so hard, and that the cache must be nearby. So we just pushed west with the fixed bayonets, and lo and behold, there was the cache right there sitting below the ridge. So we took that cache, but after that, we just didn't have the momentum to continue, or the men. It was coming down to individual 1v1s in really difficult terrain. Honestly, a big shout out to what's his name, Launchman, for keeping his outfit together and keeping it combat effective during that entire thing, and basically being the tip of the spear once the other two tips of the spear fell out of the way and were whittled by enemy fire.
Yeah. One thing I will add, speaking of leadership getting shot, I forgot to say this, but Man of Steel and Sam.
Oh, God.
Same person. They just happened, both him and his platoon sergeant, on their own, happened to wander to the river. It was around about sort of like just the north side, just to the east of where the weapon cache is. Just on their own, just walked up and saw the entire ARVN platoon in front of them. And what was even worse was the vehicle saw them and started engaging. So there was a while where they were in a little dip, just hiding from the machine gun fire from the vehicle. There was a moment where the VC could have been decapitated immediately. The fact they didn't die was amazing. I could not believe you didn't get just nailed.
God is with me.
It was fascinating to see that you didn't just get destroyed there. But yeah, that was if you want to say anything, Man of Steel, to weigh in on the VC side.
Yeah, I just want to say it was a really good game. I'm glad I got the chance to lead the team. All my squad leads did a really great job. Especially my platoon sergeant, absolutely fantastic. I'm not very good at land nav, so he was guiding me around as every good platoon sergeant does for his lieutenant. This is my first time ever leading an element that's over 10 people, so I did the best with what I could with what I had, and I give most of this credit for the victory to just the terrain. It's really hard to fight jungle terrain without air cover. And shout out to Private Hastings, who fucking doinked that APC. Absolutely amazing job. I'm just glad I got the opportunity to be here. It was a good game.
All right. Okay, do you guys, just in general for everyone in the lobby, is anyone interested in doing a mirror match? So we switch sides, play the opposite side. Yeah, okay, I'm seeing a lot of yeses.
Yes.
Severe and Man of Steel, are you guys happy to command either side again? And
unfortunately, I have to go get dinner. Somebody's going to have to take my place. It was great being here, though.
No worries, no worries. As before, if you are a platoon leader, please, so if you want to be a platoon leader, message me. We need a ARVN platoon leader to play the opposite side.
Hey,
we will... Yes?
Real quick, are we going to switch the positions of the objectives?
Yes, the cache will move, don't worry.
Okay,
the hideout will stay, but the cache will move. I'll tell you, like, I'll move it in Zeus.
Okay.
Moat,
Oh,
you want to take lead? Okay, yep.
Special commendation to Camdo for punching himself before the safe time ended.
Yeah, Camdo planted a punch and stabbed himself with it before ARVN had even set up.
Poor bastard.
All right. Okay, Moat, you'll be taking ARVN lead. So there we go. Okay, so only thing to note here, if you were on VC, try and grab an ARVN spot. If you're on ARVN, try and grab a VC spot. There will be some people in ARVN who won't be able to get a VC spot, probably like 2 spots, who will have to play, because there's 2 more players in the ARVN team for the vehicle. So maybe some of you have to play ARVN again, but such is life. I will kick the server back up in just a moment. Let me just hide my screen and begin doing that. But yeah, we will also be playing with a 50-minute timer this time from the start. That is just something that I kind of now got more experience with. I think a 50-minute timer is pretty on the spot. An hour is a bit too long, gives too much of an advantage to ARVN. 40 minutes is a little too short because the let's call it just the the maneuvering at the start alone took about 10 to 15 minutes. So is the first match the canon one? Yes, the canon story is VC1. So in Back Again's lore and everything, and what will actually affect the main series,
User disconnected from your channel.
that will be a VC victory for this TVT.
I've become the very thing I sought to destroy. Have a good evening, gentlemen. I must
Have a good night, man.
bid my farewells.
Thanks for playing. Thanks for playing.
You as well. God bless you all.
User
That was
disconnected from
amazing
your
to watch.
channel.
Right, server's back up. Try and grab the opposite team. I will share the screen again for the viewers. There we go.
Can I get out of Zeus?
Say again?
Kineski's in Zeus spot.
Oh, okay. Kineski, get out of Zeus. Yeah. But yeah, unfortunately, it's just a little hard to judge ahead of time what is a reasonable time for that. I figured 40 minutes would be all right, just because it takes only about
User
7 minutes to
disconnected
sprint
from
across.
your
But I didn't
channel.
realize how bogged down people would get with the wounded. Really makes a mile a lot longer once you have to pick up your leader every few minutes. Anyway, all right, everyone should be grabbing their spots. Hunt squad lead where I may crash again. Right, well, if you're sure, but
It's
only
fine,
crashed
Whale.
once.
It's
I
fine.
think it'll be fine. I think it'll be all right.
You're good, Whale. Get back in the slot, Whale.
Are we still doing a warm up? We'll do a. Does anyone want to warm up? Yeah, I think we can get away with it.
warmed up.
I think
We're warmed up.
I think we're pretty warmed up. I mean, the only thing is you have slightly different weapons. Like, I'm sure you'll live with them. Okay. Okay, we're missing 3 players on VC. Oh no, 4 players on VC. So people jump in there. If we need more players, the server is literally full right now. So I know I can just call in more people. From there. Give me a sec. So I'll do a ping in back again. Here we go.
I'll check one on Rib as well.
There we go. We'll try and get any of the players in. And let me just get the mods for them as well. Resets, there we go.
User entered your channel.
There we go. Okay. All right, we'll see if anyone else bites the bait. I think. Let me just do a ping.
User
There we
entered
go.
your channel.
Nice.
Oh, you need to kick Sam out of the server. He was Man of Steel.
Oh, yes, good point. There you go. Goodbye. Okay. Simulationist, you need to take a spot. Red Fox, you need to take a spot as well. Let's see what's the current balance. It is 28 Op4 to 29 ARVN. If we can't get any of those extra players, what we'll do is we'll just swap in. We'll like balance the teams between them. Okay. Let's see.
There's 78 people in
User
TeamSpeak.
entered your channel.
Which is no, there's 60.
67. Sorry, I just
67.
updated.
Yeah, but 4 of us are Zeuses. So
Right.
so there's actually we should only be missing 3 people all up. Yeah, 3 people from the entire thing. So I don't know who's currently here that isn't actually here.
Nightmares apparently having issues.
Okay.
And Sharp.
All right. Tell you what, we'll just start balancing teams. I think. Okay, hang on. We've got hello, new players here. All right, let's toss them the information on how to join the server, and we're good to go. There we go. All right, for new players, the server information is there. Here you go. It's in the TeamSpeak. All right.
I do enjoy in Cantina. They're just raging about people typing in Rickle Scum.
User entered your channel.
I mean, in fairness, was unnecessary.
Yeah, it was anyway. All right, looks like we are going to get a few more people, so we'll hold off on those so we can actually get a more.
Red
even
Fox,
team.
simulationist, you need to pick a slot, or we can remove you
Or be kicked.
alternatively. Yeah.
Red Fox, grab a spot. Oh, hey, Sam, a different Sam has shown up. Nice. All right. Oh, Nightmare is Red Fox. I'm trying to get the game fired back up. All right, we'll kick you out for now, and because you might be bugged then. Okay. Yeah, the numbers in what's called TeamSpeak are not matching with the numbers in game. We've got 69, which should be the entire lot that we should need here in called in the actual thing, but we only have what's that? 60 in game. So hurry up, start joining.
Yeah, if you want to boot the simulationist out as well, he's not taking a slot.
Okay, kicking him out.
User entered your channel.
Had an error of grad trenches. Gotcha. All right. Okay. Only other notes I'll make. We are missing a team leaders for VC, so please, someone step up for the team leading for VC. You guys will need that. Thank you. The other slots can get filled as we go in. It's called ARVN. Good. We've got the crewman. Moat actually needs to come grab his platoon lead spot for ARVN. Okay, and then, yeah, apart from that, ARVN has actually filled its team leads. Brave ARVN, boys. Nice work. Moat's got his lead spot. All right, so ARVN is now missing 1, 2, 3 spots. So 3 players missing from ARVN, and there is 1, 2, 3 spots missing from VC.
All right, Zark, you've got the wrong TFAR enabled.
There we go. Okay.
User disconnected from your channel.
Yeah, we'll be full up in a moment. We've got more people joining in. Comrade Stalin, you need to update your group Adler trenches. You have the, just delete it and reset it.
Mr. Electric Field, you've got the wrong TFAR enabled.